Here we go. Hey, what's up? This is not going to be the same as my normal videos. My name is Jeremy Ginsberg, by the way. And this video is going to be all about this thing, the Alpha-Stim. If you've never heard of it, it's okay. That's why I'm making this video. So, a little backstory. Again, if this is like the first time you've ever watched a video on my YouTube channel, none of my videos are really like this at all. Most of them are like music or me telling jokes or doing something fun, traveling. This is just like a kind of like a review / informative video about this Alpha-Stim. So, backtrack for the last couple months, beginning headaches, chronic headaches, right here every day. So I've been trying a lot of weird and cool and fun alternative healing medicine type things. So this is one of them. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do it in a sec, but first we'll just see you have this little battery pack. Essentially what you're doing, you're taking these clips, you put it on your earlobes, and then you press start, and then it sends an electric current through your brain. And essentially what it's doing is dealing with the nerves that your pain sends out, and it's kind of like confusing them and convincing them that like the nerves are not sending pain or message like that. I'm not a scientist or anything, but why do this? I have a headache, so it treats pain, but it has a lot of other benefits as well, such as anxiety, depression, and insomnia if you're having sleep problems. So I can't vouch for any of those, but it's just like what it's used for. I got on the website, literally, I was just looking at the website like 2 seconds ago. You know, this is just all fresh stuff. Anyways, so I'm going to show you how it's done, and I'm going to kind of talk you through it as I do it and hope that it can help you. I think let's just get it started. So, all right, very first, it comes with the kit. It's alpha conducting solution. This color is blue, 15 milliliters. Direction, saturate with a few drops on the conducting solution. So I think that what that does is it like decreases the chance that you get like stung or electrocuted. So really you just take it, a couple drops, put it on, you know, very simple, basic. You just want to make sure it's wet. You can't really tell, but it's wet now. And then you put on your earlobe. So if you're wearing earrings, you probably may want to take those off, and you know, your earlobes will get some extra loving when you do this. So alright, so here you go. Got 2 done. Put on my earrings. So it's cool. Like I kind of feel like, you know, when I was a kid, I always wanted to have my ears pierced. So this is like the closest I've ever got to that. So it feels cool. So next thing, you got this device. You know, it's got all these buttons. Buttons can be confusing. So the top left button is the power button. You see when you press it. Alright, I think the batteries are out. This is embarrassing. Alright, so this is just a lesson that like you're always gonna have spare batteries on hand, but I think sometimes if you take batteries out and put them back in, it confuses them and you can use them one more time. Got it. All right, so then you can set the time. So mine's set for 20 minutes, and then you set start and it starts going. So you see the time's going down, and then the arrows on the left, that's for the frequency. So right now it's low, and I can move it down, but I'm gonna press it up. And whoa, okay, now I'm starting to feel it. It feels like a tingly in my earlobe. Now it's not like it's like a little bit of a stinging, but like very subtle. And then if I keep going up and up, it stings a little bit more. You don't want to do that. Now like, whoa, I'm really feeling it. So I'm gonna put it down so I can explain to you what I'm feeling. So I'm gonna have it right now, it's at 1.5, which is I think an average range. It goes up to 3. But usually when you're just getting started, you want to start at like, you know, 1 or 2, you know, keep it low. But yeah, what do I feel like right now? Wow, basically it's kind of like a little bit lightheaded. The woman who I'm borrowing this from, Anna, I'm not sure her last name. Sorry, Anna. Anyways, the woman I'm borrowing this from, she told me it's like the tequila swimmers, or she called it like the tequila swims, where you feel like you're kind of like swimming because you've had some tequila and you're just like, whoa, feeling a little bit loopy. So, yeah, so how am I feeling right now? I'm actually, I'm feeling pretty fine, pretty in control. I feel like if I were to stand up quickly, it may, you know, bother me. So, like, yeah, you know, I just kind of feel like more relaxed. It's supposed to deal with like your serotonin and dopamine and increased levels of that, like sending waves in your brain and then drawing out the serotonin and dopamine. Basically like a parade down the street, being like, hey, dopamine and serotonin, come out and play. And then some of them come out. So that's kind of what's going on in your head, at least so I think. that again. So all right, so it's been going for 2 minutes. So I'm gonna pump it up a little bit, and while you're having this plugged in, it's good not to do too much activity because it is dealing with your brain. So I think reading or relaxing or doing having a massage or like putting your feet in hot water and just chilling, reading a magazine or something. I don't know, whatever people do to relax these days. So for me, I just make YouTube videos, as you can tell. But no, I'm just kidding. I was like reading a book. I took a nap yesterday with this, and then the best part is when the timer goes off, it's done. So if you do fall asleep, it's just gonna turn off automatically. Yeah. So I think 17 minutes left. I think that's way too long for me to keep talking about this product. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up. Let me ask my producer. Anything I forgot?
I think that's everything.
So that's pretty much everything about the Alpha-Stim. Oh, wait. Where do you get it? And how much does it cost? That's like a pretty big deal. So these are not cheap. These are like, I think $800. This one's $1,300. There's another version for $800. Will insurance cover it? That's a very good question. If it does, I'll have one by tomorrow or like next week, pretty soon. If it doesn't cover it, I'm not sure I'm gonna buy it. Oh yeah, and probably the most important question you're wondering is, does it work? That is yet to be determined. I've tried this. I just had an appointment. You can set up appointments to do a session for one of these. If you don't want to buy it, you should talk to your local caretaker, providers, some doctor that ask them locally, and they'll tell you. But purchasing them, I think you need to go through an insurance provider. And yeah, I don't know. If you're at the point where money is an issue, then maybe try it out first. But for me, I'm just like trying anything until I can get these headaches figured out. I don't think it's dealing with the cause, but for pain relief. So if you're in a lot of pain, maybe it's worth trying if you haven't found anything else. But I can't vouch for it and say that it works or it doesn't work because I've only been doing it for 2 days. That being said, I've been doing it 20 minutes a day for 2 different days. No, twice a day, sorry. So 40 minutes a day total. And I think everybody's different, but I think my friend was telling me you can do it if she was doing it for an hour every single day, and it was really helping her with migraines. So it treats, everybody's body and physiology is different, so you really gotta try it out to know if it's gonna work for you.
It's usually instant relief.
And it's usually instant relief, yeah. So so you put it on and then you plug it and you feel it, it's like boom, ooh, you feel like a little bit loopy. It's kind of nice. It's kind of feel like you definitely takes away your energy, so you can't be like running a marathon on this stuff. But it's instant release, so if that's gonna work for you, then maybe it's worth a shot. Once again, Alpha-Stim, and Alpha-Stim did not pay me to make this video. If they did, it would probably be a lot better, like lighting and everything else. But yeah, so that's just a little review. I'll be fine. Still figuring out these headaches, but hopefully this can help someone down the line. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. And yeah, maybe I'll make a follow-up video if there's enough demand. For those of you who don't really understand English or are still confused at this and like are looking for my other singing songs, don't worry. The next songs will be me singing, playing fun songs. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, you should check out my other videos because I sing some really fun songs and funny, hilarious songs in a couple different languages. All right, that's all for now. Adios. Thanks to my sister, the producer of the show, and talk to you soon.